Welcome to Two Drs Homestead. My name's Daniel. I want to talk about survival gardening, or maybe just gardening in general, self-sufficiency, self-sustainability, whether you're a homesteader, farmer, survivalist, prepper, whatever you are. I want to talk about gardening in terms of what is this. So this is a pack of cucumbers, straight 8 heirloom cucumbers. But how much food is this really? What if you wanted to survive just on your garden, want to survive on your own food, zombie apocalypse, whatever it is, for whatever reason, you say, you know what, I'm going to survive on cucumbers. I have this pack of seeds. What have you got? What does it take? How long could this pack of seeds sustain you? And it does say on the pack, don't eat them, right? Don't eat the seeds, not meant for that. Or maybe one of the packs I was looking at actually had that written on you. Don't eat the seeds, plant them and grow the food. So these are straight 8 cucumbers. That's right, turkeys. Now these are heirloom seeds. It is important to have heirloom seeds. Otherwise you don't really get the same second harvest as the first harvest. We've been through that before. So it really needs to say heirloom seeds to get to step 2. But what's step 1? So this is straight 8 cucumbers. There's 38 seeds in the package. I opened it up. I counted them for $1.44. So $1.44, you get 38 seeds, right? The straight 8 cucumber, when it's fully grown, grows to about 8 inches long. So that's the number I'm using for the math here when I'm going through it. Now, generally, when you're looking at seeds, you get 50 to a 90% germination rate, and usually the instructions say to plant 2 seeds per spot. This doesn't really specify, but just for the sake of the video, the sake of the math, I'm going to assume a 50% germination rate. One thing with gardening is you could plant the whole pack of seeds and get nothing. You could have all your plants and get nothing. So getting nothing is always possible when you're gardening, when you're farming. Bugs, weather, storms, whatever it is, you can always get nothing. But we're going to assume 50% germination rate. So that's 19 plants. 38 seeds divided by 50% is 19 plants. So you've got your bag of seeds, you planted them diligently, you laid them all out, you've let them grow, you've got your 19 plants. So if you look at CC Grow, it says 5 to 6 cucumbers per plant. So 5 to 6 cucumbers per plant, 70 days till harvest. So you laid them all out, you got your 70 days, you've got your 19 plants, you have 5 to 6 cucumbers per plant. We're going to go with 5. Once again, always going conservative on gardening. So 5 times 19 is 95 cucumbers. So if you get your 38 seeds, you get your 19 plants, you get 5 cucumbers per plant, you'll have 95 cucumbers. So that's not bad for $1.44, 95 cucumbers. You're doing pretty good. So what does that actually mean, 95 cucumbers? So nutritional information I found in 8-inch cucumbers, which is what these are supposed to be, are only 33 calories each. So not a ton of calories. So in total, out of your 19 plants, out of your 95 cucumbers, you're looking at about 3,135 calories, which could be considered 2 days of food above the starvation level. So not a huge amount, right? All that work, you got 2 days worth of food, if that's what you planted, right? If you're going through that. So that, we'll call that first harvest. And it doesn't get interesting until you hit what we call second harvest, right? So if you seed save, and I don't know if you can eat them and seed save with the cucumbers, but let's say instead of eating your 95 cucumbers, you strip them down, you take all the seeds out, maybe there's something to eat, maybe not. I looked at Cucurbit Genetics Cooperative Report and did an average or mean of means on the number of seeds per cucumber, and I'm going with about 200 seeds per cucumber. So if you took your 95 cucumbers, you ripped them all apart, you pulled all your seeds out, you got 200 seeds per cucumber times 95 cucumbers, put you at 19,000 seeds on second harvest. So you planted, you grew, you did your 70 days, you harvested, you ripped it all apart, you pulled your seeds out. Now you get 19,000 seeds. So that's, once again, if we're assuming a 50% germination rate, on round 2 on the second harvest, 9,500 plants. Now, obviously that's going to take up some space, right? That's a big garden, 9,500 plants. Not getting into how much space it would actually take to grow that many plants. Simply, you would have enough seeds, right? Second harvest, after this one little pack of seeds, second harvest, you're sitting on 19,000 seeds because you pulled all the seeds out, get you 9,500 plants. So that's big. That's a big garden, 9,000 cucumber plants. At 5 cucumbers per plant, right? If we're going back to 5 cucumbers per plant, you would have 47,500 cucumbers. So we took our 1 pack of seeds, planted them, got our second harvest. Now we have 47,500 cucumbers. So if we take that 33 calories each again for the 8-inch cucumbers, you would have 1,567,500 calories. Divide by 2,000, that's 783 days worth of food. So first harvest 3,000 calories, second harvest 1.5 million calories. Now that's a lot of work, right? That's a lot of work. It assumes a lot of land. But yes, if you can get to that second harvest, even just 1 little pack of seeds ends up being an awful lot of food. There's a lot going on there. Sorry, pig found me. She's knocking the camera around. So yeah, you can survival garden. Probably not on that first harvest, right? If your idea is to grow a garden and you actually had the land to spread out and grow tens of thousands of plants, you could start with this. Now, when's the second harvest? Well, it depends on where you're at, depends on the conditions. That might mean next year, right? So first year you grow, you save the plants, strip all the seeds out, you save the seeds. Second year you go big, and all of a sudden you got 2 years worth of food sitting in front of you from 1 harvest. So that's enough to feed multiple people just on cucumbers. So it is something to keep in mind, right? We talk about survival plans, just talk about general sustainability. If you had the land, you've got $1.44. Obviously it takes a lot of time. That's a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of work, and all that. But it is an option. It's something to think about as part of being more self-sufficient, right? So the pig's attacking me. I think it's time to wrap it up. But as always, thank you for watching. I hope this helps out, and we appreciate you.